Before you learned to speak, before you even knew your own name, there was someone already living inside your mind. She didn't ask for permission. She didn't need to, because long before you had a choice, she was already shaping who you would become. Carl Jung called her the mother archetype. Not your personal mother necessarily, but something far older, something deeper. The universal image of mother that all human beings carry inside them. From the moment you were born, this image began to take form, not through logic, but through experience, warmth, safety, nourishment, or maybe the absence of those things. Whether she held you gently or disappeared when you needed her most, your nervous system recorded it. Your soul remembered it. And from those early moments, your mind began building stories about love, about trust, about whether the world would catch you or let you fall. But here's the uncomfortable truth. Most of us never stop living out that story, even when we grow up, even when we leave our childhood homes. The archetypal mother stays with us. She becomes the voice in your head that tells you whether you're enough, the echo that asks, will they abandon me too? Or, if I keep giving, maybe they'll love me. This isn't just psychology. It's mythology written into the human heart. Jung believed these archetypes live in the collective unconscious, a vast, ancient memory that shapes how we perceive reality itself. And the mother archetype is one of the most powerful, because she is the first other, the first mirror, the first judge, and sometimes the first wound. Think about the relationships you've chased, the people you've tried to fix, the places where you keep repeating old pain. You might think it's random, but it's not. You're searching for her, not the person, but the pattern, the comfort you once knew, or the closure you never got. And here's where things get even stranger. This internal mother isn't just about women. She affects men just as deeply. A man may spend his whole life looking for a woman to heal what his mother couldn't, not consciously, but in the silent expectations he brings into love, in the way he shuts down when he feels unseen, in the way he tries to earn affection by becoming someone else, wearing masks, making himself smaller, easier to love, because deep inside, he fears being his true self might cost him connection. And a woman? She may carry the inherited weight of what it means to be nurturing, to be soft, to be selfless. She may have been taught, not through harsh words, but through silence and subtle cues, that her value lies in what she gives, how little she asks for in return. She may rebel against this role, or over-identify with it, pouring herself out for others until there's nothing left. But here's the paradox. Whether you reject it or embrace it blindly, you're still trapped by it. Because until you recognize the pattern, the story playing quietly inside your mind, you're not truly free. This is what Jung meant by integration, not erasing the past, not blaming it, but bringing it into the light, making the unconscious conscious, to realize that this invisible woman, this presence whispering what you're worth, what love should feel like, how much you're allowed to need, is not you. She's a symbol, a psychic imprint, a myth you were born into, but not meant to repeat forever. And rewriting that myth, it means facing your most tender places, the part of you still waiting to be held, still craving to be seen without condition, still afraid that if you're truly known, you'll be left behind. But here's the quiet beauty in all of this. Once you see her clearly, not as a ghost to fear, but as a mirror to understand, she begins to soften. Her grip loosens, her voice quiets, and in that silence, something incredible happens. You begin to choose, not from survival, not from inherited beliefs, but from awareness. You begin to love without performing, to give without disappearing, to walk away from what costs your peace. You stop chasing love like a beggar. You stop treating your wounds like secrets. You stop fearing the loss of what was never truly yours, because now you understand. The woman who programmed your mind was never the final author of your story. You are.
If this made you pause, if you're drawn to deeper truths and quiet strength, then you're in the right place. Like, subscribe, and keep exploring with us. See you in the next one.